at the TiEcon still, day one, and I have with me founder investor Muddu Sudhakar. Thank you so much for joining us. Of course, no, it's a pleasure. This conference has a very different vibe. There are brilliant minds connected together, and they are talking about that one subject, AI. And your thoughts about AI as a broad buzzword versus what AI means to you.
So I think, look, AI is real. I keep hearing the word, is AI, is there real or not? So AI and agents are real. There's a lot of real good products are happening there, a lot of good use cases. We already saw a lot of hardware companies making money in the last few years. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Nvidia. I think hardware companies made lots of money in the last. I think the next few years, my prediction is software companies will make money. That includes software and startup companies, both app companies and services company. It'll be new age startups will be created with only 1, 2, 3, 10 people companies. So if my message to even companies at unicorns, if you're at unicorn and if you're working there for more than 4 years, leave unicorns, because unicorns are not going to do well. If you're born after, I call it BC is before ChatGPT, AD is after DeepSeek, like AD moment. So if you're a company before AD, I would be worried. So I think there's a new age companies getting created after DeepSeek, which are going to be like 5, 10 employee companies. Take Cursor, it's only 20 employee company doing 100 million revenue. So I think that's what is happening with AI space. Good companies are accelerating really fast. A lot of companies are plateauing. There are a lot of database companies. They're all, plateau means they're saturating. So those companies, I'll be worried.
That actually brings me, I'm going to hold you here for a bit. The fact that there is so much knowledge around, and how do you look to distinguish between a relevant company versus a company that is doing maybe something, there's something called product market fit, and everyone is trying to solve a particular problem. I personally feel that innovation is much low right now. We are actually amplifying existing trends more than innovating at the speed. How do you choose companies to see, okay, this is something to look out for?
I think first is always look at people. Like number one that I look for in companies is it's people. Like location, people. Then what is the market they're going after? How big is the market? Is it a small problem or a much larger problem? Second, I look for is the product and the idea, product market fit, and what customers that they have. Is it a mid-market company? Is it an SMBs? Is it for enterprise? And then what's the growth? Who are the design partners, customers that are going after? And how much revenue are they growing? It's a growth rate. If you're not growing 50, 100, 200% in this economy and you're a AI company, there's something is wrong.
Which is kind of counterintuitive, because then you're also talking about digital labor, which talks about people not having the kind of job that they want. They are a little worried about this. It feels like layoff, is that the way to go about it? Or is it more about restructuring? How do you imagine and envision the workforce today?
I think you nailed it. I think, look, AI is going to disrupt the jobs. Like AI is not about productivity and efficiency. How much are we say it, AI and agents is going to replace humans and jobs. It may create net new jobs. Don't get me, but the current jobs will change. So if I'm any company, we have to redo, like how Microsoft Satya redid his company. Every company has to redo themselves in the AI and agent world. That means you have to change your software developers. You need how many software dollars you need. You need to redo how many marketing people you need, how many sales people, how many product managers. The whole operations has to be rethink through, because AI and agents will disrupt all those functions. So you don't need that many capital for that group. But there may be other groups that I may need. AI and agent may create new functions, right? I may need people to do, and so I think there'll be, as an industry, as an economy, we will create net new jobs, but the jobs that we did yesterday will go away in various functions.
Which is what Bill Gates recently said. 2 days work week. Do you agree?
I don't know about that. Look, right now we are I would call it a race with China. China is not behind. China and US are neck to neck. We need to do 5-day work week or even 7-day work week, right? I won't say 2-day work week. Look, AI agents are there today. We have to use them. We need to revive our economy. We need to get M&A. There's no M&A happening in the economy for the last 4 years. So right now, I think everybody should work hard to revive the economy, grow the economy. We are for lifetime race with China. So 2-day work week will not. China will not do 2-day work week. Right? Maybe if I become Bill Gates, I'll do 2-day work week. The 2-day work is only for billionaires, not for people, ordinary people.
What about India? And how do you look at India's place in this AI space?
I don't know much about India. I can't talk. I'm not qualified. But I think, look, India need to create their own LLMs. Like if so many models are coming from China, if I'm India, if I'm Prime Minister Modi, I would be investing both public and private companies and force them to create our own LLMs, our own foundation model, our own AI companies, our own supply chain in AI from top to bottom, hardware, software, etc. That is not happening in India. India is not relevant right now in AI. Right now, everybody talks about US, China, even France is relevant. They have something investment going on with their President Macron. So from that perspective, it's only US and China right now. So India is not even anywhere in the discussions.
I have some questions around the students that are very apprehensive around what do they pick if they're in STEM subject, computer science, does it have a future? Should it be more towards drug discovery, biotech and other things? The reason I'm asking this is around AI's impact on education system, and it seems like it's revamping itself again.
I don't know. I mean, look, education system is going to go through a lot of change with AI. AI and agents will look at what ChatGPT has done for high school student to middle school. They can go there, write their history classes. They can they can write their own essays. So I think use AI as a tool to improve education. Like I don't need to be always knowing everything. I can go to like LLM and ChatGPT to answer the question. So I think ChatGPT has shown something that education can be evolved. So in terms of creating the materials, how the students will take exam, I think the whole thing will change. So let's use an AI and agentic, all these things, tools to improve our education system and invest on building products to better the humanity. That's going to happen.
One final question. I am a very stressed out technical person and I'm worried about my job. What are the 3 things you'd advise me to do in this AI world to get better and re-skill myself in a way?
I think use AI for your work, use AI tools for your home. I think the more you are aware of it, start using the tools, and then on top of that, get involved, fully knowledgeable about AI and this, then I think everybody will do well in the next few years.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Really appreciate it.